I was curious how it felt for you to know that other people in the deaf community would have a role model or an icon or a badass like genre lady that they can look at you and they can see, especially in this horror setting.
It's really great, but it's not just me as a deaf role model. It's Lauren Ridloff, it's Shoshana, Josh Feldman, Niall DeMarco, all of these great actors and people are involved in Hollywood, and they're deaf, and they've inspired me as well. So it's nice for me to be able to connect with the community that I am a part of as well.
But you are now, like, people are looking at you, which I just would imagine is exciting, because this movie is such a phenomenon. Is it cool, or is it a little like, nah, whatever?
Honestly, I think that I was really surprised that this movie has such a huge following. When we were on set, I thought that it might be a little bit of a smaller movie, and you know, it might have some, it would be successful, but I didn't imagine that it would take off like this, and it was quite a surprise to see that and how much interest people have in this movie. And I think it's because it has a story to tell. It's not just a bunch of scenes that are scary, but you go through this plot with this family and all these challenges that they have to overcome, so it's a really great story and it's really cool.
I love scary movies. Yes, and I know they're not for everybody, but I think that might be because when people think of scary movies, they think that they're not, you know, they can't be all the things that A Quiet Place was, whether it's heartfelt or terrifying or loving or charming or intense, and showing a real family story. So my question is, after working on A Quiet Place and after seeing the finished movie, has your idea of what a scary movie or a horror movie can be changed at all?
Oh, yes, I would say definitely, for sure. So other movies that I've watched that were horror flicks were a little bit more simple. You know, the monsters were, you know, they were scary, but it didn't really focus on certain characters. A Quiet Place really focused on characters that you could relate to, and you felt for them, and you almost were hoping that, you know, kind of someone could take care of them in the film. And the story is just really amazing, and it was complex. We didn't know where these monsters came from, and why are we using sign language, and why do we have to be silent? So it kept it a little bit more of a mystery instead of revealing what the plot is and then just being scared the whole time. So I think that made it a little bit more fun.
That's great. Well, that's all my questions. So thank you so much for coming in and chatting. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. These were great questions.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.